Hey guys, Andrew Esquivel here, back with another review, and today I'm going to be reviewing a product courtesy of a company called Conlin. And this is the Conlin Qualcomm Quickcharge 3 car charger. Now, you can see they chose this kind of like military camo packaging because the product itself is kind of in the shape of a bullet. So, let's take it out of the packaging here. And it's a very simple product. This is like brushed aluminum. The top piece is also about, kind of looks and feels like brushed aluminum. A little bit of plastic here on top. You got the two little side ports for electricity. And of course, you have the Qualcomm Quickcharge 3 charger. Now, and I mean, it's cool that they made it in the shape of a bullet and all, but let's face it, once it's inside of your 12-volt outlet, it just looks like any other charger. So what we're going to be doing is comparing this charger from a more well-known company called Aukey. And we're going to see just how quickly they charge. Now, we're going to be using the Aukey charger as our baseline, and so long as the Conlin charger is able to match the same output, we'll know that it is indeed a good Qualcomm quick charger. So how we're going to do this is we're going to take a USB Type-C cable that came with my phone, and we're going to hook it up to my phone, and there's a special application called Ampere that tells us how much electricity is coming into the phone. So we'll be able to see both of these chargers work. So first, let's establish our baseline by connecting the phone to the Aukey Qualcomm Quickcharge 3. As you can see, it's currently measuring, and it takes a few moments to kind of get the right numbers here. And we are above 3 amps. So around 3 amps is what we can expect from the Aukey charger during Qualcomm quick charging. So this is confirmed that it is quick charging with the Aukey charger. So now let's go ahead and hook it up to the one from Conlin. Okay, we have hooked it up to the one from Conlin, and it is measuring. It'll take a few moments. And it starts out slow as it's measuring. It's going up, reach 2 amps. And we have reached over 3 amps, which is what we can expect from this phone with Qualcomm Quickcharge 3. So, it does, in fact, charge at Qualcomm Quickcharge 3 standard rates. So, what does that leave us with? Well, it's an inexpensive product, and it does the job that it's supposed to do. It's kind of cool looking, but the looks really aren't that important because, as you can see, once it's plugged in, it really doesn't matter. There's this one little thing I want to point out, and it's very hard to see, maybe not on this camera, but you will see a tiny blue dot that lets you know that you are indeed charging. Now, the nice thing about this little blue dot is it's not overbearing. If you see right here, I have a little red dot that shows I have power to my 4-outlet 12-volt chargers here. And this red light, it doesn't look very bright in the daytime, but during the nighttime it's going to blind you. But that little blue light isn't anywhere near enough to cause any visual impairments while driving or any annoyances. It's just barely bright enough to notice during the daytime, so in the nighttime it's not going to be a problem, thankfully. I'm glad they thought of that and made sure that they didn't overdo it with the lighting. So, with that being said, this little charger, which for some reason is a little difficult to get out, but nevertheless, it comes out, and once it's out, this little charger is actually very nicely made. You know, I really like the brushed aluminum feel to it compared to the full plastic feel of the Aukey charger. And, you know, Aukey is a good brand and all, but, I mean, if I were to have to pick one that would survive some sort of fall or something, I would imagine the Conlin would do a little better just because it's packaged in a much nicer material. But anywho, that is it. That is the review. The product works. It doesn't have any quirks that I can see. I think they did a good job with the light, not overdoing it, which a lot of companies do overdo it. It does exactly as it's supposed to, and for the price, it's not half bad. So with that being said, yep, I would say it's a good product.